Behind me is the mansion that my great-great-grandfather bought almost 100 years ago for $7,000. Over the last 100 years, this property started to get pretty run down. The house needed some serious TLC, and there was about 1 million pounds of scrap metal that needed picked up in the yard. I moved in 5 years ago, so for the last 5 years, I've been picking up scrap metal. I've spent hundreds of hours cleaning out the inside of the house. Now that we got all those things done, I've decided I'm gonna restore the house. Today we are gonna be working on the main floor of the house. More specifically, we are gonna be working in the dining room, which is that room. We currently have the old subflooring off in here, and we can see right down into the basement. We want to get sheeting on it just like this so we can walk around and work on here. But in order for us to do that, we need to work on those big boards. These big boards, also known as the floor joists, are what hold up the floor. See how the floor joist here? The floor sits on top of it, and then we walk up here. The problem we're running into, this house is over 100 years old, and these old floor joists have a big old scoop right in the middle of them. Pretty much every single one of them in the dining room is just bowed out. So what our goal for today is we want to sister up a new board just like this. So we have an old board here and we have a new board there. And then we are going to recreate the plane of the floor, make everything nice and level. And then when we do this, it also makes the floor twice as strong. So if we have a really good day today, we will get all the floor joists in the dining room sistered up. And if we have a really good day today, we'll be able to get this broken up subfloor system out through this little walkway area here. And then hopefully we'll get to lay some sheeting down just like this all across the rest of the floor. And Justin just about went through.
Just a little off balance.
So we're looking at new floor joists, replace this old section of subflooring, and then last but not least, sheeting. We'll see what we get done. Vamonos. Well, hello there, young man. Can I assist you with anything?
We're gonna screw these tops, and since the joists are so close, we can't come in straight, so we'll come in at an angle on the top. They'll angle them down every 2 foot on the top, and then we'll come in from the bottom and split them, and we'll angle up the other direction, so we got screws going in both directions instead of coming in here and angling them this way. There's not a whole lot of threads that are catching. They'll be at an angle, so most of the thread will be in the new board and not the old board. So let's skip this first one because the jack and everything is in the way.
So we're not putting anything here?
We'll skip it for now.
Yeah, for now.
For now. Let's do all these other ones, and then we'll come back and we'll throw when we'll have to let off on the jack.
So we have all that new lumber sitting on the outside. We're taking it into this doorway and then putting it beside the old joist, screwing it together real nice and snug, while making sure our top is gonna line up with old with the new. And we're gonna go on each one of these all the way up to here. And that's when we'll be ready to put our new subflooring.
These are our blocking. We're gonna run our string line on top of this, which will get us what we need to have in between the string line, and this joist should be 1.5 inches now. So it'll get all of our joists on the same plane. So we'll move up or down or whatever we gotta do to get them in the same plane. All these should be the same line.
When Justin and I started measuring the boards, I noticed how dirty our plate is where we're going to be resting our new lumber, and we're just going to address it and vacuum it out real quick. While I'm cleaning up and vacuuming, we're getting ready for Justin. Justin's getting ready for me. He's cutting all these boards to our needed length. Now as Justin done pre-cutting all these boards, we're ready to move them inside. And that's when we'll start making sure they're all in the same plane. I guess I should help Justin a little bit.
Justin and Roman have been busy at work this morning. Well, they've been kind of getting started tackling this job. I just met with my cousin. He is in the heated, cooling, ventilation, air conditioning. How's that go? HVAC, whatever that stands for. And basically we're just going to a bunch of different contractors and we're getting different bids and we're going through different options. We're truly trying to figure out what the best route is for everything versus just finding somebody, hey, we like this person, we've always worked with this person, and therefore that's automatically the best. We're just trying to get a full spectrum of what's fully out there and who has knowledge in areas that we don't, so that way we can also use them as a resource to install these things. So I just got done meeting with my cousin. We did a full walk around the house, and they're going to go back and kind of put up their game plan. We got some other people putting up a game plan of what they think we should do. So I'm truly confident by the time this is all said and done, everybody's going to submit their best stuff, and then we're going to find out what's best for us.
You don't have to do that, just fasten them to the plate first. This would work so much better with them T30 screws.
I told him. Cole and Justin think that I'm always complaining, but
You technically are.
I always have legitimate reasons of fixing an issue. Last time the issue was of screw doing this. Now we have a normal bit where it fits snug, and look how much less play it has.
What do we got today?
Well, lunch, beef stroganoff, and
Sun chips?
a surprise.
Oh.
Justin.
This is what we call Justin Cam. Justin's gonna be working down here in the basement and he's gonna be putting shims on the floor joists on top of that big beam. So when he's muttering under his breath, talking bad about Roman and I, this is gonna pick him up. He might be getting a pay cut after today. We'll see. Now that Justin and Roman got all the new boards set into place, what we have here is a string line over the top. And what this is going to tell us the elevation of what we need it to be. So we have the new board set. I'm taking this block of wood, and I should just be able to slide it right underneath that string line. That is the exact height we want to be at. So we're either going to put shims on the bottom of these boards, like what Justin's doing right now. Justin needs to pull them down. So he's putting a screw in the bottom, and then it pulls it down.
It's got to come down.
Yeah.
Some pressure on that sucker.
What's this step?
Well, we got to raise these to get to these on top of this and that.
These of that?
Oh, to fix
I'm
those.
taking this on top of these to get it level with this.
Roman, can you explain what you're doing here?
So I take this.
Who do I work with?
So what Roman was trying to say is he wants this to be at the height of that, so he's gonna take this and he's gonna put it right into the top of that. Just like so, and then you can take this and then pull on that, and then now that is equal to this, and then we're gonna take this and screw it right into the side of that, and then now this and that are both at the same height.
But
So that way we have a level playing field for the floor. Does that make sense?
I got it.
Where'd you see it come from?
I understand.
I wonder if you had T30 screws that would actually suck it in versus...
Do we have a T30 when we could at least suck it in and then get it tight with the T25s and then take the T30 out? Would that work? We ran into, well, not really a little bit of a problem, but we have a little bit of a workaround right here. We have the old floor joist butted up to an old floor joist. We have the new one right here. The new one is straight up and down, but we have a big gap on the backside. I've been trying to just use these regular T25 screws to try to suck them together. But when I get it pulled too tight, it just strips this screw out, and then you lose all of your tensioning strength. So I found this one big T30 screw. It's a lot bigger than the ones we've typically been using. It has much more of a head, so that way I can pull things tight. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna have to get a block of wood on the backside here, and I'm gonna try to run this through, see if I can suck that tight, and then I'm gonna just be utilizing the T25s to hold it there once I get it there, but I'm just gonna try to use this one as the initial heavy puller. So we'll see if it works. So what we're gonna need to do, Roman, is take a hammer on this to get that pulled up to level. I'll set this one a little bit tighter, so at least hold our level.
Oh, I can hold the level with the pry bar.
Okay. Look at that. This is what Roman suggested we did the whole time, so maybe he does actually know what he's talking about. Our plan worked. We got it nice and tight. Okay, now we just got a bunch more to go.
So Justin is working on this end, putting this last board in here. And I'm gonna put the nailer board on this side, so we...
That's right. Doing a good job, guys.
What are you doing?
Just hanging around.
So happy we have this nailer. It's so much easier to do certain things, just like I just did.
That's our workstation, so we'll just stage a few here so we can just drag it there. Justin is not gonna be happy either way, no matter where I placed him.
Well, this is like a gate for the bottom of the stairs for Justin, so that way he won't go up and down them.
No, I'm not hugging you. I don't know if that's what you wanted, but you're not getting it.
Why? Just because he blocked off the stairs?
Because I'm HR and that's not allowed.
Are we in no hug culture?
Yeah, no touchy. Snap that.
You see? I knew you'll need my help. Right on the dot.
I can't see it, so.
Justin's actually severely, like almost black and white colorblind. So when it comes to laying stuff down on the ground, he honestly needs our help most of the time to even be able to see things in front of him.
Not true.
Are you really? Are you really colorblind?
I am colorblind, but you can delete the severely colorblind.
Like, think of a black and white TV from like 1933. It's worse than that.
You're exaggerating a little bit.
TV of 1950s. It's actually interesting if you really think about it. How does person find out that they are colorblind? They don't know any different.
What we should do is get a whole bunch of M&Ms and put them in a pile and say, all right, Justin, separate them all into the different colors.
I don't think there's enough shades of those.
Can we do Skittles, or there's got to be something?
No, but seriously, can you see like M&M's colors? Like yellow and orange, distinguish?
Oh, yeah.
They're all the same to him. One's black and one's white.
Stop abusing Justin. I'll call HR.
Justin and Roman are going to be working on getting a piece of OSB cut for right around this corner. Then they're going to start sheeting into this room. While they're doing that, I was doing a little bit of observationing below the floor here in the kitchen. And they put in screws on the bottom of some parts and not the tops. And on most of these, there's not a lot of screws. And if they do, they just have it on the top. We also need them on the bottom. So I'm gonna go down there and put all the ones in the bottom.
In all reality, he is just looking for the things to pick on us. That we didn't do the quality job or something to nag us on.
It's not my fault that you did a bad job.
Justin told me. He said, oh, we'll come back to it. Just don't tell Justin. We are in need of a second jack. What we're going to do is put another sheet of plywood coming under this wall. So we put our jack on another side on the sheet we just laid and jacked it up, but it did not pick up this stud. That's because there is no connection. That rim board is simply cut out. So currently we have two halves, one half going that way and one half staying here, which this half we already picked up. And for another half, Justin has another jack that we're gonna put somewhere here probably. So stud up, slip the sheet under and let it all down. Justin, you're not going anywhere.
Yes, I am.
No?
I got supper to cook.
Why are you not cooking us supper?
You guys don't eat suppers, remember?
Oh, I do.
You said you don't. You said you only eat lunches.
That's not true, but if you beat me at arm wrestling, you can go.
Put the apple down, grab the sheet.
And we'll arm wrestle.
No. Ouch. Now my fingers hurt.
I don't know how much of a match that would be for you though, Roman, because Justin can't even beat me at arm wrestling.
Really?
I never arm wrestle.
Time to find out.
Let's thumb wrestle.
No, that's not fair. You got a broken finger, so you can hold my hands funny.
You got, how do you do it?
Something like this. This isn't fair.
How are you getting your thumb so far back?
Hey, referee. Keep your grip
Hey,
in
that's
place.
cheating. Oh, Justin's got disqualified. I win.
You ready? Go.
Just don't go full strength, please.
He's pulling me all the way over there.
It's like you're not.
Oh, HR! Oh!
No, that's workman's comp.
Workman's comp.
Okay, here's HR. Who hurt you?
He did.
He did?
Beat him up. Beat him up.
We might have beat Justin, he might have taken off for the night, but we're gonna try to get this one more sheet down, so we got this all marked off. We're gonna get it glued, screwed down. Think we can do it without Justin?
Oh yeah. That's because you're gonna do it.
Oh boy. Right in the middle of the kitchen, this is gonna be like the heaviest trafficked area. Everybody's gonna see this sheet.
The gravity will help you. Gravity will always be working for you.
You know what we need, Roman?
What?
The one that's like spray foam.
That's what I was telling you from the beginning.
And before we leave this till next day, we need to make sure we are not leaving any of this glue out like this.
Oh, hey, Roman, can I see the scraper for a minute?
Yeah.
So before we leave for the next day, we want to make sure we don't leave any of the glue out like this, because then the plywood that we try to put down beside it tomorrow, I'm sorry, Roman, the OSB, is not going to stick right, and we'll have to come in and scrape this out when it's all hard, and nobody likes doing that, so we're just going to do it right now. Well, that one doesn't matter.
You know, you'd be really good at mudding.
I sense a lot of sarcasm in your voice, Roman. So earlier this morning, I said that if we got these floor joists laid down, and we got this subfloor laid down, and we got this tore out, we would have a really, really good day. Well, we just had a really good day because we did not get to that little entrance area through there at the bottom of the stairs. When we got the light underneath, just look at how bad that actually is. Look at this. Like, that is, holy cow, Roman.
It's my trap.
Are you kidding me? Oh boy, I just got a splinter right in the tip of my finger. So as we can see, this area has some serious TLC. Like, look at this. It's like that on everywhere. Holy cow, I don't even want to put all my weight on that because that will break through. Oh my goodness. But we did get the floor joists all in this room. Everything is leveled out now. We got subflooring down. I'm not sure. Well, they probably picked a start right here because of how that was laying out right there. They were going off that seam, but they're gonna have to cut in boards to fit in here, because right now, you can take a 10-foot jump right into the basement if you want to. And I'd never laid subflooring before, so Roman taught me how to do that. Well, Justin and Roman both showed me kind of the ropes, so now I think I'm pretty much bona fide subfloor layer. Putting Justin and Roman out of their job real quick.
You know, I'm very competitive.
Hey, you want to step back? Don't cross this line.
Stay there.
But we did get as much subfloor down today as we could, minus that little piece right there under the window. But we can't do anything all the way through here yet, because first off, underneath this wall, down there above the concrete wall in the basement, we need to do some rebuilding underneath there. So that way we can bridge this across, because there used to be a chimney here. No more chimney anymore, so we need to do some rebuilding right there. And then in order for us to get through here, we have this wall that's in the way. So we have some work to do up above to support some things, so that way we can just end up taking this wall completely out like we planned to do. But that is probably an entire day's worth of work right there alone. And then we don't want to do anything right here yet, because this room is actually settled down big time, because that wall is carrying all the weight from the attic on top of it, and all the weight is literally sitting on top of one of these floor joists. So we're probably gonna have to do some pulling apart in this room, do some replacing of the floor joists, get everything leveled back out into the room. Who knows, that might even involve pulling the staircase apart. And once again, that's not an easy job, so that might even be like a 2-day job over there. So we're just kind of leaving things open right now because we have some work to do there, we have some work to do there, and we have work to do over there. But we had a really good day. Not a really, really good day, but a really good day. So I'm happy with what we got done.
Me too.
Nick, what do you think?
I try not to.
One thing we've been trying to keep up on is, while we're working in the house and working hard in there and stuff, just also making sure that we're also taking care of our bodies. We're in kind of some compromising positions all day, bent over and, you know, in a tight little ball. So Nick's been coming in over after work. He's a welder, and you know, he's kind of crumpled up in a little ball too in some tight areas. So we've been making sure to get our workouts in after work. So today we are doing bench press, and we're doing some pull-ups and just some pushing and pulling movements, all upper body. Whew, man, it's only 10 o'clock and I am tired. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with this eye right now. I had pink eye last week, put eye drops in. It seemed like it took care of the problem, but then I woke up this morning, had a whole bunch of sand in my eyes. And, you know, the Sandman came for a visit. But then, like last night, just before I went to bed, right here started to hurt. Like it feels like I got punched in the eye, like I got punched in that bone right there. And then now when I close my eye hard, it kind of hurts, but it's all swollen. Like when I look up, like it literally feels like I got like a fat eye up there. Like just like when you get punched. So I don't know what that's about. So hopefully in the morning that goes away, but I have been doing a horrendous job getting enough sleep since we started this project. So I'm actually going to try to get to bed at a decent time tonight. Don't forget to head to the link in the description if you want to pick up some Cornstar Farms merch to help support the project. Otherwise, this is all I have for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.